Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time for some more Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access. Now, I have to accept the inevitable. You know, the hour is late, I went to bed, I lay in bed for 3/4 of an hour, trying to get to sleep, and it just wasn't happening. I have to come back and play this game. Now, before I do, there's a few things to cover. First off, I've got a lovely little fan theory about Baldur's Gate 3, which might even deserve a separate video of its own, but I'll blatantly tell you all soon. Secondly, an old friend of mine, John, commented on one of the recent Baldur's Gate 3 videos. And you know what? That actually spouted off a little conversation, like 3 or 4 people got involved, and it was as if the whole comment section of that video just kind of blossomed into life, and it was beautiful. So you know what, if you got any questions related to the game or comments you want to make in the comments section, hey, it's there, you know, feel free to use it. We had a lovely discussion on the differences between 2nd edition, 3rd edition, 5th edition, Pathfinder 1st edition, Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, and a number of other role-playing systems, and even the merits of the writings of certain authors. So yeah, it was fun. I like that. Now, I'm aware that the game's graphics are being a little weird with me at the moment, but hopefully it'll all be fine. If I just zoom in a bit better, there we go. Yeah. So the druids up ahead here are having a bit of an issue with the tieflings who want to get in. But before we do go and try that, let's have a little talk about my theory, because I ain't letting go on this one, right? There are 6 playable character classes in the game, and those would be Cleric, Fighter, Ranger, Rogue, Warlock and Wizard. And in terms of companions, we have Lae'zel, a Fighter, Astarion, a Rogue, Gale, the Wizard, and somewhere back here we even have what's her name? Word name woman. Was it Night Shadow or Shadowheart or something? The priestess. So that's our cleric there, if we can ever persuade her to get her head out her arse and set aside her petty differences with Lae'zel. Yeah, so Shadowheart the cleric, and then there is another companion who fits the warlock class archetype quite well. I've seen artwork of him on the website, but I haven't met him in game yet, which means the 5 companions that have been shown to us don't include a ranger. Now, that feels a little odd. However, I have a theory. You see, those of you familiar with Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2 may remember a certain fan favourite character, a famous and well-established ranger, who has a miniature giant space hamster as his animal companion. And I'm wondering if he could be the missing ranger companion that we have not seen yet. And that's actually quite possible. I seem to recall early on in the game's development, before they hit early access, the nice people at Larian hinted that Minsk and Boo would be in Baldur's Gate 3 somehow. And in comments sections there was discussions of, wouldn't he be like 300 or 400 years old by this point and die of old age? And mention of the fact that when he was last seen, he was turned into a statue and standing in Baldur's Gate or near it, so he was literally turned to stone, which of course would mean he wouldn't age, and that we might be able to revive him, and he could even possibly join the party as the missing ranger companion, and that would be so much fun. Let's put it this way, right? He is such a popular character that bringing him back as a party member instead of for just a brief cameo would be a very popular move for Valarian developers to make. So if they did this, I don't think I'd mind. I think I'd be quite happy. I know I previously theorized that the second character we got to make, who is probably someone we see in dreams and visions, but might actually be a character we get to meet in the world, and could be the missing ranger companion. Yeah, I theorized they might be the missing ranger companion, but I thought, hang on, if you've got multiplayer and we've each got our own secondary character, then it's probably just going to be more dreams and visions and not so much someone we actually meet, unless it is like an extra bunch of NPCs who could be romantic interest. But I think it's much more likely to be the the manifestations of the brain squid tadpole trying to take over and bring us to the realization of our link to the Baal spawn, essentially. So yeah, I think Minsk could very well be the missing ranger companion, and if so, as long as he's not quite as camp and subverted as he was at some moments during Baldur's Gate 2. Look, in Baldur's Gate 1, he was a fun, lovable, boisterous, muscle-bound idiot who'd taken too many blows to the head, and his heart was in the right place. In Baldur's Gate 2, I think they might have hired a different voice actor for him. His accent was ever so slightly different, and his dialogue had changed somewhat in tone, from being a boisterous, lovable idiot to being slightly less boisterous, lovable idiot with some weird little bit of campiness and occasional sexual innuendo. For instance, there was an option early on in Baldur's Gate 2 to ask him how he managed to hide his miniature giant hamster during a strip search. And his explanation was that Minsk is very large and Boo is very small, and there are lots of places Boo can hide that people will not find him. And the obvious suggestion being that he shoved him up his bum. And I know there's a whole sexual fetish to do with sticking hamsters and small animals up people's bums, but I don't really go in for that. So yeah, that kind of felt like a bit of a weakening or cheapening of the character to me at the time. However, if they can go back to his fun-loving character and away from the more depressed tone, because hey, in Baldur's Gate 2 he was pretty depressed because he was mourning the death of Dinner here, his lost love. So it made sense that he wasn't quite as hearty and wholesome as he had previously been. But if they can get back to his old Baldur's Gate 1 personality a bit more, which to be fair was less well-rounded than his Baldur's Gate 2 personality, but it also was more enjoyable, then I think that might be fun. So yeah, I would like to see him in this game, and if I've misremembered about the developers saying they'd like to include him, well, bugger. My bad. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so I think I might do a little fan theory video on that at some point soon. But for now, hey, let's play, right? I've wasted enough time already. Oh, yeah, those locked doors that I asked Asterion to unlock, he didn't try to unlock them. He just kind of jangled the handles a bit to check they were locked and was like, yep, they're locked. Yeah, I have to manually tell him to unlock the doors. So there are at least 3 locked things I would like to go back and get him to try and unlock in the not too distant future. Now let's try and find this healer who can help us get these horrible ugly tadpole monsters out of our head. This isn't going to end well.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrashev, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Oh no. Yep.
Damn it. We could have taken those guards.
That's gonna scare people off, alright.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear.
Look, I'm gonna try. I'm not just gonna try and walk past, but I'm gonna try and say hello. Volo! Is it Marco Volo, as in the Forgotten Realms version of Marco Polo? What's he doing here?
We're not leaving till it's
I suppose.
We're not scared of you.
Stop! Move back at once!
Hey, you know, if it wasn't for me and my friends here, you'd be overrun by goblins right now. But why? What's so special down here?
It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders.
What, and you let Marco Volo in? Hey, look, yeah, about those goblins, you know, they were coming in here and we stopped them, so we kind of got some important business.
Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I like the way she looked around to see that no one else was watching, so that she could let us through without them coming through and going, hey, how come they get to go through and we don't?
And you'll have blood on your hands.
Alright, in we go. And look, this feels important. It feels like something I should do. And while it does feel as if I'm kind of almost forcing the story along a bit, there is a sense of urgency, and I did come here for a reason. But as soon as I can, I will get back. I will try once again to recruit Shadowheart. I'll look for the last remaining character, Will, I believe his name is, and try and get those things unlocked and get back into the ruins.
In umbra tua. Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Good friend, do I know you? There's no overstating my disinterest. No, I shall indulge for a moment. It'll piss off Lae'zel, but sometimes she's kind of asking for it. Go ahead, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Well, yeah, I'll try to give them an accurate description of the goblins. I mean, they were, you know, small, nasty, plentiful.
Goblins were of rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
He's embellishing as usual. Yeah, there... What dragon? There wasn't any dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Wait, that's actually an accurate question. Yes. Yes, they did. Yes, and they screamed it like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one. A captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal.
Yeah, it does seem a little unbelievable, to be honest. What do you think Maglubiat does? Hang on. Yeah, what do you think Maglubiat thinks of this change of allegiance of theirs? I'm sure he's not too happy about it.
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
I don't think he should go to their camp. He'll probably get taken prisoner. I mean, he's a lover, not a fighter, you know? Wait. I could ask him why he was obsessed with the dragon idea. What brought you here in the first place? I should warn him, but what brought you into this wilderness, this godforsaken hellhole in the first place?
Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard
Oh.
the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
That was because I remembered the tablet of illithid braille dedicated to details of goblin history in particular. And if there's a mindflayer operating behind this goblin force, because I was thinking hobgoblins are normally quite tactical and good at military tactics, but hey, if that hobgoblin and the dark elf beside him were actually, well, if one of them was a mind flayer in disguise or had like a mind flayer tadpole in their head or something, that could explain why the goblins are using more advanced tactics than they used to. I might be onto something here. Just be careful, you know, goblins aren't known for their great capacity for mercy.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you have a quick tongue and an invisibility potion stashed in one's back pocket? Until we meet again.
You might need more than one potion, good sir. Yes, so Volo is well, he is an embellisher of the truth. He's not the most honest. But he attempts to write histories and to inform people about the world, but he likes to over-dramatize and make it more... He thinks he's making it better and more enjoyable for people. So we are here to see Karga and Nettie, of course. And they appear to be here. I probably shouldn't interrupt the druids while they're focusing. Apicousis sounds very Greek, doesn't it? Right. Is it here? They seem to be... Oh, good, there's a door. Hello? Someone's very sorry. Oh, also I theorize that this T button will be to do with the mind flare tadpole in our head and psychic powers we might get later in the game. I also theorize that if we do get Minsk as a bonus companion, it ain't going to be till like the portion of the game that's after early access. Just a theory. Well, that's Wrath. That's Korga. That is Silver. Loic. Marco. Where's Nettie? Arabella. I don't see Nettie. Oh, the map says she's not far. Right, well, let's walk on some mud.
I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out every stranger.
Okay, serious wrinkles going on there. Thief? Poison? What did you do? Milk the snake for poison? What is this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Don't druids cherish harmony? Imprisoning the girl disrupts nature's balance. I think we're about to fail another persuasion check. Yep.
The devil sowed chaos. She remains until the rite is complete. Now, Wrath.
No.
Oh, that's not good. Well, now the balance of nature has been disrupted. Where did that hand of his go? That was most inappropriate. And look, you can tell from the expression on her face. He's trying to pull the poison out of her.
By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
Atheist. Tila to me.
Oh, this isn't good. She's feeling it. Guilt.
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to her. We must focus on the rite.
You know, you... Wait, what?
Spare your tears.
Is that just failed completely?
She still tried to run.
Oh, that's not going to end well.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Hey, I've got these scrolls of Revivify here, but they only seem to work on my friends who've got squid tadpoles in their head. Killed a child in cold blood, protecting your own. Honestly, I just wanted to see what happened. That depends. Was it an accident? It's not easy to tell.
Accidents do not exist. There is only choice and consequence. The devil's spawn imperiled my brood. I bared my fangs to defend it. Choice. Consequence. Now the idol of Sylvanas is returned, and the rite has resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
So you did kill her on purpose. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road. He does not feel safe to leave this place.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
I'm not going to attack her. She's powerful, and this is her home. But it seems I'd better speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way, with the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Wait, Olodan? All these named animals. I should look at the body. No, I should talk to him before I do.
Mercy on us, Sylvanas. Mercy. Mercy. Mercy.
It was a... I'm not sure I can call that an accident. The woman practically set her pet on her. This is pretty harsh and unforgiving. The snake was be held accountable seems quite reasonable, but it was a terrible accident. The child stole something and then was bitten by the snake.
Preventable. The sickening result of sickening beliefs. We let this happen. We let this snake replace our leader.
How did Korga take over the whole grove. Wait, hang on, no, who was... No, yeah.
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dead by goblins, none may gainsay her. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the rite will survive long outside.
Well, we should find this Halsin. Hey, if no one's looking for him, I could go find out where he is.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
Well, how about give me the location he headed to? Not to worry, I'll go seek him out.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well.
Yeah.
Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
I sincerely hope not.
I pray the tieflings realize we are not to be trifled with.
I just hope they leave, and we can close this grove in peace.
And if it comes to a
Well,
fight,
he's on her
you
side
might shy
then.
away from bloodshed, I hope.
Hello?
Did a number on you, didn't they?
Who's this? This poor wounded bird. I wonder if I should heal it. I'm liking this idea. I'm also not sure how to use this to replenish a spell slot. Oh no, it's for these, isn't it? That's a wizard thing, replenishing the spell slots. Hello lady, we were told to find you.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Of course, I'll just... Yep. Be silent and wait.
This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Oh, that's very Irish. For a moment there it sounded Dutch, initially. I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about mindflayers?
Why are you asking?
Well, there's no good way of putting it. I've kind of got this tadpole in my head, and it's going to do something really nasty if it doesn't get dealt with soon.
A tadpole? A mindflayer tadpole?
Oh, you think that's bad? See these three people standing behind me? They've all got the same deal. Wait, you know about them? Can you help?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
This could end really poorly, because we haven't been able to get Shadowheart to come with us. Alright.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins.
Oh, here we are.
Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Oh, what? Could I see this one? Right. So the drow and I have the same kind of parasite. I'm hoping for a less grave cure. So you killed him and laid him out on the table? No, he probably died when the tadpole got allergic to his brain and crawled out looking for more food. Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? I didn't think it was such a common experience. Oh, that looks like she wants to jam it in my head.
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. A pity you got me instead of him. He spent days studying the Drows tadpole. Maybe he found an easier way. Still,
Hang
Give
on,
me
what?
your arm, please.
What are you going to do with that?
A cure. Now your arm, please. You don't have time for games.
All right, we'll try. Just for the record, Lae'zel probably isn't used to this particular method.
You don't have to be here for this.
I will remain. I have a vested interest in the outcome.
There. Be careful. Your legs will probably give out first.
What have you done to me?
I'm sorry. Maybe Master Halsin could have plucked it from your head, but I can't. Without him here, the only treatment for an illithid tadpole is death. You're a risk to the people around you. I'm truly, truly sorry. For what it's worth, the poison is painless. It'll be like going to sleep.
Wait, you poisoned me?
Please, try to relax. This doesn't have to be hard.
Oh, it does now. You better have an antidote here and quickly.
I can't risk you turning. You'd kill us all.
Look, just give it to me. I'm trying to help. And I've got people here who'll stop me turning into a nasty, horrible monster if things get really bad.
I won't. I can't.
I want to go with this, but do I have better odds? Nope. The tadpole's dormant. I'm just not changing. It's been in there a long time, you know. Oh, joy. Oh, he's deaded. It's going to be a reload, isn't it?
I'm sorry. There's nothing you can say to change my mind.
Right.
The door's locked. Neither of us are leaving until this is done.
This is not going to end well. Is there anything here? Oi, you. Can you, like, pickpockets? Why not? Okay, try hiding. Now can you pickpocket? Antidote. Nope. Sadly not.
I'll see if there's anything in Master Halsin's notes. He didn't find a cure, but maybe we can make you comfortable. Yes? Is there anything I can do, aside from the obvious?
I don't appear to be dead yet, and this tadpole hasn't changed me. At all. At least I get to try again. Don't even ask how.
Same as the drow. But Master Halsin said he'd turn eventually.
I bet Master Halsin's been captured by the goblins and had a tadpole put in his head and is turning into a mindflayer right now and will be a major villain we have to defeat to end this chapter and progress to the end of early access. Just a guess. Sorry, I'm kind of a bit too used to some of these narrative twists. So I've got some time. There's a chance. Time to fail some more checks. Or pass if I'm lucky.
Alright. Master Halsin thought the tadpole was dormant. So you have some time. Perhaps it's only fair I let you use it. But first... this is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Fine. I swear it, but you'd better tell me what those symptoms are so that I can become really insensitive and not notice them.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. And here's the antidote.
It was like, it looks exactly the same, and then it just morphed into a completely different bottle.
You must understand, that tadpole puts you in grave danger. Finding Master Halsin is your only chance.
Right. Do you know where I should... Hang on, did you kill that drow because he was going to turn into a mindflayer?
Oh no. He would have slit me navel to nape if Master Halsin hadn't put him down. The drow was with a pack of goblins. Not a common sight.
Aha. Good to know they're working together. Why can Halsin help? Because he's better, but I'll ask him.
Master Halsin's a renowned healer. He studied the drow's tadpole for days, and concluded he needed to find the source of the infection to understand its nature. We can only hope he succeeded in his mission. Otherwise, that vial's your only option.
Can you tell me where I should be looking for him?
Ask the humans that abandoned him. They're the only ones who know what really happened out there. All I know is they went to the old temple of Selûne, and he didn't make it back.
Yeah, they kind of ran away.
Remember what I said. Remember your oath.
Oh, I remember.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
So is there an antidote I should be drinking right now? Yes, for wyvern poison, elixir of Sylvanas? No, that wasn't it. Damn, am I gonna have to watch the video back to see what... Okay, new items. The Tarbell's Guide to Distractions. I should read that. Elixir of Sylvanas, blessed by the Oak Father himself, this tonic will cure even the most baneful poisons. I am using that right now. Wait, why did it... Oh, we got experience. Okay. And the wyvern poison, which I can totally use to just poison a weapon. Astarion, let's talk.
Nicely done. She actually believed you'd take the poison.
I would. I'd rather die by my own hand than turn into one of those things.
Really? Really? Well, your funeral. And with that merry song in our hearts, let's go find this Halsin fellow.
Yes, because if I die, we have scrolls of revivify, which can bring me back to life. It's a cheap workaround, I know, but even so. Gale also wishes to speak, and he gets a level, so let's do that. I strongly suspect that hit points are not being rolled, and they're getting a fixed amount per level, because I've noticed the consistency across saves of character hit points by level type. I think they're just getting a fixed amount, and for example, when I played a fighter who had constitution enough to have one more hit point than Lae'zel, I was getting one more than her each level, so it was like, yeah, hang on, I think they're not rolling hit points. I think they're doing some kind of strange fixed hit point allocation instead of actually rolling hit dice. Which is... it's a very 4th edition feel. I will say that. So we have new spells. New spells? Misty Step, and we have level 2 spells. Level 2 spells. Spell slots unlocked. 1 level 1 spell slot, 2 level 2 spell slots. We don't have any scrolling down, so let's see. What spells could he have? He is evocation focused, so... oh, Melf's Acid Arrow. Yeah, can we have True Strike to go with that, please? That'd be lovely. Sorry, True Strike, then Extended Merciful Melf's Acid Arrow. That's like a Pathfinder knockout combo. Let's see, Blindness, Blur, Darkness, Dark Vision, Detect Thoughts. Well, it's got a tadpole on his head might as well come in useful. I'm not sure how useful this would be outside of conversations, and I don't know if it could be used in conversation. The whole person, very useful. This is an enchantment, that's interesting. Invisibility, mirror image, misty step, so that's conjuration. Scorching rare's evocation, absolutely. Ooh. Yeah, so if we swap misty step... Actually, that would be really useful to have. Burning Hands is level 1. Oh! Oh, we could take level 1 spells as well as level 2. Well, let's not do that. Let's stick with these. Those are good. I'm not going to swap these around just yet. Now, my good man, what did you want to talk to about?
Can't believe she poisoned you. Tried to put you down like a dying dog without so much as a whisper of consent.
Yes, I noticed the Snake Lady in the outer cave taking a rather similar approach. You know, it was quite a surprise, and I was able to talk some sense into her eventually, but she did think she was doing the right thing, given the circumstances.
Right? She had no right. How dare she snuff out life with as much thought as snuffing out a bloody candle?
Well, I'm inclined to agree. But, hey, could you calm down? I'm okay. You know, wait, no. He's not angry about me. Are you alright?
Yes. Yes, I am. It's just that... Had it been me... Had it been... But you handled it. You handled it well. As for myself, I could quite do with a tumbler full of water-deep whiskey. Anyway, we live. For the moment. How about we go find that chap Halsin, little Miss Poison Ivy mentioned. With a bit of luck, he has the means to offer us a cure, rather than a coffin.
That sounds like a very good idea. And here's a dead drow with... He might have had something on his body. Okay, it was worth checking. Rune of the Bear. I'm not going to touch any of that. I shouldn't misappropriate any of it. Hey, that's not stealing. Well, that's interesting. Scroll of Burning Hands. I will leave that. Wait.
What's that?
What's what? What did I see? What did I find? Empty socket. Correspondence report. Well. Empty socket here is waiting for something which we will need. Is there something on this? Is there some information I should be getting? Oh, hello. A secret door. There's what that perception check was probably related to. That's red. It's probably not a good idea to open it. Now, this is about to get interesting in a few moments. So I'm going to sidle back out here. I should probably talk to some of the other druids. Hello, bird. You're still hurt. It's a real shame. Can I get out of here, please? Before...
Take it one step at a time, Letty. Come on.
Anyone else tries to put me down like a wounded dog. I should probably... That is not the Grove Annals. Loic. I should probably talk to him to get a better understanding of what's going on here.
We never meant to hurt a child. You should leave. This grove has been disrupted enough.
I believe you didn't mean to hurt the child. I can't say the same for all your companions. I couldn't talk to her about Halsin. All she wants to do is she wants us to get rid of the visitors who are here. Hang on. Hello. Idea. If we did start a fight and had like an archer up here, pelting down arrows upon those below, that'd be interesting, right? So this area is definitely set up in a way, because I mean it's not like we can climb down here and get some kind of secret thing. At least not that I can see. There's not much of another advantage. We could also like jump up there, you know. Something tells me this isn't going to end well. Now, let's say hello to Apicusis.
Speak.
What were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Why do you sound like a Tranquil from Dragon Age? Suspicious. Do the other druids know? Because I could tell them. She ain't gonna react well to this. Nope. Oh well.
Before you do that, see how our first druid treats outsiders. Then decide if you would put your faith in her.
Oh, I've seen it. Wasn't pretty. And you were talking about go find your true master and bring him back here or something like that? To the bird, that is. A plaque.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance.
So, checking the bottom of this thing that looks like a lift. Hello. Tuffet. Tuffet appears to be, I think that's snoring. But this is definitely not going up and down any side. This definitely looks like some kind of ratchet or mechanical thing. Very advanced for a druidic people. Hello? Nope, I'll just walk away. You do not poke the sleeping bear. Not if you want to live. These are all busy working on their ritual. I should leave them to it. That's a... Wait, I could go and steal the idol of Sylvanus and disrupt their ritual again? I probably shouldn't do that. I don't want to get bitten by a killer snake. If I head outside, they might not let me back in here, but I really should. There are people I should talk to. This is going to end really poorly.
She must be terrified.
I bet she's giving them hell. She's not our kid for nothing.
Can I queue this up? I can. It's so great to have it back. Hello. Wait, can I queue this up instead? No, I can't. Interesting.
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it.
Okay, that's a little prejudicial. She was pretty nasty. She was bitten by a snake. It happened quickly. She felt no pain.
Wait, what?
What are you saying?
That's pretty blunt. I'm not going to be that heartless. Arabella is gone. I'm so very sorry for your loss.
Don't be ridiculous. What are you on about?
I'm not going to call it a joke. I'm going to tell them the truth. It was an accident. I wish it hadn't happened. I wish it wasn't true.
No. You're not saying... You're wrong! You're wrong! Bells!
Oh, hell's bells. And now they are distraught. And I feel responsible, even though I didn't do it. I mean, I could have possibly acted a bit better.
I've got you. I'm here.
I need to talk to these two later, after they have had time to grieve. I should probably get out of their face for now. Now, we have some more leveling to do. 21. 3, 7, 14, 21. Yeah, that's definitely a distinct pattern. Arcane Trickster or Thief? Arcane Tricksters are rogues with a clever touch of magic, using illusions and enchantments to keep their opponents on the back foot. Or Thief. Thieves use their skills in stealth and larceny to acquire whatever they wish, whether from a third-story window or the depths of long-forgotten ruins. Fast hands, additional bonus action, or second-story work. Must be able to falling and gain resistance to falling damage. Well, Arcane Trickster could be very fun. The fact that he has a somewhat unnatural side to him, an otherworldly or afterlife side to him, gives the distinct feeling that, you know, Arcane Trickster could play into that. Let's see, Chill Touch, True Strike. I mean, yeah, we could get some... So we can get True Strike. Awesome. Colour Spray, Sleep, Fog Cloud. See, these have a very thiefy feel to them, and go with the undead feeling. Thief would be simpler, and would make him a much more effective thief. I kind of want to go with the Arcane Trickster though, just to be complicated. I'll just keep these as is. And I'm probably going to send him back to the camp at the moment, because while testing on other character saves earlier, I discovered that if you try to add another party member when the party is full, they just say, oh yeah, you've got too many people, and they run off and they don't turn up later at camp to join the party. So I think I need to legitimately have an empty party member slot to get an extra party member. Otherwise they just seem to disappear and be gone forever, so yeah. Lazel, congratulations, you're a level 3 fighter. Let's see. That is 6 from Constitution, 22... Not such a multiple of 3. Oh, maybe it's... Maybe 8, 16, 24 plus... No, that wouldn't be right. Interesting. So maybe it is rolling. Class passives. 3 of 4. So, menacing attack. Spend a superiority die, whatever that is, to deal 1d6 plus 8 piercing damage and possibly frighten the target. Pushing attack. Spend a superiority die. What are superiority dice? We have, I hope, superiority dice 4. Good to know. Menacing attack, pushing attack, rally. Expend a superiority die, not spend this time, to bolster the resolve of a friendly creature. It gains an additional 8 hit points. Well, okay. And riposte. When a creature misses you with a melee attack, expend a superiority die to retaliate and deal 1d6 plus 1 plus 1d8 bludgeoning. I like that. But let's stop before we go any further. So Githyanki level 3, she's gained a jump spell because of the Githyanki Sonics, but we have a subclass now. Battlemaster or Eldritch Knight. Githyanki and Githzerai are definitely of the Eldritch Knight variety, which, yes, completely changes these. She'd still get her Githyanki jump, no superiority dice. Eldritch Knights study magic to supplement their weaponry, allowing them to overcome resistance from the toughest foes. So, in keeping with her archetype and her heritage, sure, we'll go with the Eldritch Knight. I probably shouldn't have pushed the rogue to go down this path as well. Okay. True Strike and Blade Walk. True Strike's just great. Burning Hands and Thunder Wave and False Life. Yeah, we can work with that for now. And then let's see what we can have. At some point, we'll probably get some kind of choice. Right, hit points 21. So we're getting definitely 7 a level. So we're getting 6 hit points a level out of a d8 hit die. So if we're getting 3/4, and if the fighter is therefore getting like 7.5, rounding up or something, that could explain, let's see, 7, 4, 21, 22.5, plus for 6 from Constitution. Yeah, I think that's exactly what she's doing. I think they're getting 3/4 hit dice. With half points, interestingly enough. So, spell slots unlocked. Consume spell slots, yeah, 1 and 2 level 2. Blindness, necromancy spell from our level 2. Hold person, prayer of healing. Oh, that's a good one. And silence. Well, yeah, let's totally... So, spell slots don't seem to be level based. Where's that prayer of healing? There it is, that's really good. I think I can swap healing word for prayer of healing, even though it's a higher level spell. I shouldn't have Bane, really. Lesser restoration, always good. So does this mean people just keep picking the highest level spells available to them unless there's a low level spell they really like? Interesting. I'll stick with this for now. Light Domain. So we have Dark Vision, Transmutation spell. Was that there? It was not. Interesting. Scorching Ray. From the Moon. Sehemian, Elistray. Oh, Elistray isn't Sehemian Moonbow. Yeah, of course. And Aid. And Lesser Restoration. Well, okay. So, does that mean that Dark Vision is always prepared? I believe it does. Interesting. No, see, there's our level 1, there's our level 2. Yeah. Right. Spellbooks. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. See, I'm a little confused now. I have way more than 2 of these prepared and way more than 4 of these prepared, so it's just a total number of spell slots for casting and a total number for preparation that is purely level based. Bizarre. Hey, let's totally prepare some spells. Okay, he doesn't prepare spells. Fine. Do you prepare spells? You do not prepare spells. Interesting. Right. Astarion, I need you to do me a massive favour.
You're staring at me again. What do you want?
You're not going to like this, but I need you to go back to the camp for a bit.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Well, maybe we do. But if we do, Varika's back at camp and not out here in public.
Well, you know where to find me.
Yeah, the camp I just asked you to go to. Right, now let's try, again, talking to this dark-hearted... I'm not going to call her a dimbo, but she really has got issues. And see if we can persuade her to come with us for the greater good, because we don't want her turning into a mind flayer and sucking everyone's brains out.
I thought I made myself clear last time. Lose the Gith, or there's nothing more to say.
Well, look, I could send her back to the camp and pretend that she's gone away and then take you back to the camp and you'd meet up with her and be really resentful, or I could just be honest and say, look, we've all got tadpoles in our heads, look, could you just reconsider? Sitting around here isn't doing much for you and we could work together on this.
There's nothing for me to reconsider. You're the one with the questionable company.
My goodness. Do I really have to play such a stupid trick on you? Don't run away from me when I'm trying to talk to you.
Great talent or not, no druid can cleanse an embedded tadpole. Give no credence to such fantasy.
Well, that's as may be, but I'm going to stand right in front of this stupid woman and ask you to go and wait for me at the camp.
Chook, you believe you can survive without me?
Well, you won't be there for long.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Really, not long. Okay, hello lady. Look, the Githyanki isn't here anymore.
I thought I made myself clear last time. Lose the Gith, or there's nothing more to say.
Do you see her? She's not here now. Look, you blatantly saw me send her away, right in front of you, and tell her exactly where I wanted her to go.
I suppose we can talk some more then.
What's that? What was that box you were playing with before that I didn't see you play with, but it seems to be a conversation option here?
A toy. It's not important.
Oh, it probably is, but we should work together, you know? We can do better that way.
Or just company for our final moments. But yes, you look like a better choice than a band of helpless refugees. Call me Shadowheart.
Girl, you're going to be so gutted when I get you back to camp. Your name is unusual. It's just two words stuck together.
After everything you've been through, my name gives you pause. Please.
Fine, but talk about something else then. What were you doing before you got caught up in all this mess?
That is none of your business. Let's just concentrate on survival, yes?
Fine, have it your way. Let's get moving then.
Lead the way.
Massive strange pause of awkwardness. And she gets massive level up thing. And where did she go? She's sitting deep in the ground. Right, okay, there we go. Hello, lady. You get to go up to level 2. Maybe even level 3. Ooh, Shah, the Dark Knight. Then again, we've got a priestess of a kind of moon goddess of hope and making drown nicer people, and a goddess of darkness and shadows, and those go together about as well as the moon and the night sky. In theory. We'll see how it works out. So some extra health. Similar stuff to what we got. And again 21 as opposed to our, yeah, I think we're on about the same. So trickery domain, so the trickery domain doesn't seem to be giving her stuff that I can tell. Pass without trace, oh yeah, that's trickery domain sorted. Okay, alright. I could attack the training dummy, but that's not what I intended. Who's that down there? That is Zoru, who I really am supposed to try and talk to. I mean, Lae'zel wanted to talk to him. Can I do something really dumb and, like, hit the camp button? I can. But I'm thinking I should probably do that next episode. Then we can rest, get our spell slots back, and let's just do a little bit of healing now. Don't run away from the healer, it makes it much more difficult. Just because I have to turn around to heal you doesn't mean you should run away. Silly boy. I mean, he's nice to talk to, and he's good company, but even so... Right, yeah, I should end this episode here. I probably won't get to upload it till a bit later on today, because I've got a few things to do, but hey, hope you guys all enjoy it anyway, and I will look forward to seeing you all on the next one. I'm going to say bye-bye for now, and cheerio, everyone!